Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Learning channel. Today I am going to teach Vue 3, Vue JS 3. I am going to teach. Right, Vue JS is a nothing but which is a front end framework. Right, we have created the attractive website more fastly. Right, so we have to go to here. If we are going to install Vue JS official website here, it takes more times to get install the Vue.js, right? So instead of that, we are using Vue.js along with the white. So that is very simple way to install the Vue.js using the white framework, right? So here you have to simply go to the Google and type Vuetify. Right? This is nothing but a Vue.js component framework, right? Click on this. It goes to the official website of Beautify. So you can see here, if you are get the all the elements, all the components from this framework, and we can develop the attractive web pages and software. Okay, so Vue.js we have connect with the backend application which is Laravel. That Laravel and Vue.js combination is very high, right? So now let's go get started. Here they are given the instruction how to install the Beautify. So here get started Beautify 3. Here you have to select the tab which is npm, right? So before we have to install the npm create Beautify, you have to install the node.js. Node.js, which is nothing but package management system, right? So the if you are not installed the node.js, you can't access this command of npm. So first you have to install the node manager first. Then only you can accessible the npm, all the npm corresponding packages, right? The respective packages we can access it, right? So first how to install it, you go to the respective website which is a node.js. Click on this and you have to install the here it recommend for the most user. You click on this and you can install it, right? After installing you will be able to install this package, right? Now another one, if you have to install, if you want to write the Laravel and PHP codes, the best editor I recommend that which is a VS Code editor. VS Code editor, this code editor I'm going to recommend it to write the code very efficient way, right? Okay, very reliable and very efficient way to write the code from it, right? So you have to select the appropriate operating system, what the operating system you have, and you can install that, right? Now what you're going to do is, now I already installed the node.js. Now I'm going to go to my G drive. I'm going to create a new folder which is a web. Right here I'm going to install this one. You click on this clipboard. Now you have to open up the command prompt, right click. Right now your command is begin install, right? You have to wait until the installation process completed, right? See, so here it first it asks the project name. So you can give the your based on your project name, what's the project you are going to build, you have to give the name accordingly, right? So this at this time this is for my first app, so I'm going to give the name here as first app. This is the name I'm going to give. Press enter key. Now it asks a preset. Okay, there it consists of three things: default, base, and essential, right? So here I'm not going to select default one. Instead of that, I'm going to select based, right? Based, which consists of both default and routing. So we have to select this. If you go along with this, very easy, right? So we have while configuring process very easy. If you go along with this, right? Press enter key on your keyboard. Now it asks the TypeScript whether you are using the TypeScript or not. At the moment, we are not using the TypeScript. We are going along with the JavaScript. So we have to click the option no. After that it asks the dependency, what are the dependencies you are going to install. So here there is a various models. So yarn, npm, bun, all the things. So here we are go along with the npm. Okay, we are go along with the npm. So here you can select the option help of your up and down key on your keyboard. Up and down your keyboard, you have to select on the option which is npm. Okay, select the option, click, press enter key on your keyboard. You have to wait until the dependency get installed. It not take much of the time installed. It take little bit time. Now you have installed successfully. You can see here. So you can go to my G drive. So G drive I have installed here this one. So this is my first tab. So I give the name first tab. So I'm going to open up this in VS Code editor. So how to open up my VS Code editor? So very simple stuff. So here you have to go inside this folder. You double click on go inside this folder. These are the files and folders inside our Vue architecture. Now I'm going to open up in my VS Code editor. You have to go to my address bar and type by the command which is cmd and get the command prompt window. Here you have to open up this entire folder and files into your VS Code editor. You have to type by the command which is code space dot plus enter key. Your entire project will be open up the VS Code editor. Your entire project will open up the VS Code editor. You have to type by this command, right? Don't wait, right? It is open up successfully. View consists these are the folder structure and file structure. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to run the app. You go to the open up the terminal, new terminal. Here you have to run the command which is a npm run dev. So you have to open up the command. Right. Now let's copy this URL. Paste on this. Now you can see here. First you have to run the app using npm run dev. You have to face this problem. This is not a problem. So while you installing the Vue JS, you have to select as a base, not default. You have select the option base option, so that you have to get this one. It's simple. You have to take care of this error. You have to you simply go to your project, go to src. These all things I will explain later on, right? Here you have to go to the router index.js. So here inside the src folder, router index.js, you have to get rid of these lines, set layout and these lines. These two lines you get rid of this, and your file save all. Now you have to bring back to your application again. Now here it will be refresh it, and now you can see that error go away. Right now simply it will be produce the welcome page of the site, right? Successful. Okay, right. Now you can see this is the welcome page. Now let's explain how the process works of Vue.js, right? Not Vue.js, all the framework, front-end framework works this kind of flow, right? First, this is a working flow. First, this is index page. Index page, which is nothing but a single page application, which is a single page application. Okay, all the front-end application which are single page application. This is only the HTML page include, right? This page rendering the script models and src main.js. It will be run this one. So it will be reside on where inside the src folders. src main.js. So here this is src folder. Where's the main.js? This is the main.js. It's called this file. This file what I did here is here you can see here it will be implement the component what is the app, right? It's app here. It implement the component app. Here it will be create the app. You can see the app, right? So it will be mount what is the app. So app is where this is the app. Okay, this is the app. You can see the app. What it is this template? It will be calling the component app dot view, so it will be calling this component. So it's calling here the app dot view. It will be calling this page, which is a inside the pages. There is the index dot view. But index dot view is calling the component which is a hello world, which is it will be resided inside the component folder. There is a file which is hello world. This will be show as a welcome page of Vue. Okay, you as you've seen already your welcome page of Vue. This is the design, but this design is coming where inside the component folder that design is resided, right? This is the component folder where the design is resided is there. Okay. Okay, so this is the working flow of Vue.js. First, it will be it's starting from index.html. It will be rendering to the main.ts. Okay, it is reside on where inside the src folder. This is src folder. Inside the src folder, it is resided here. Okay, if you expand the src folder, there is a file which is a app.vue. So here this folder. So it will be calling the index.vue. This index.vue, it is simply calling the hello world. Hello world, it is resided on where? Resided on hello world here. This is the welcome page, right? Now what I'm going to do is I just select all, Control A to select all, press delete key on the keyboard. Okay, all the things we get rid of this. Now file, save all, bring back to the application. Okay, so you have nothing to your show because all the things we have removed. Okay, so we nothing show again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to write it here. Template. After that, script. This is the simple process. Here we have implemented HTML. Here we have implemented the JavaScript. Here we have implemented HTML. Here we have implemented JavaScript. Okay, the HTML design. This is a JavaScript. Okay, here we have designed the page. Here we have write the logic of the programming. Right. So these are things we are very important stuff when you are creating Vue.js. Okay, script and template. Right. Now here I'm going to write it here. We have to write h1 tag hello file save all. Now bring back to the application. Now you can see the hello is displayed, right? If you have nothing included, it show the error, right? Now we have include what is the step text display. I gave here hello. That's why the hello has been displayed as a front page as a hello, right? Okay, right. Now you have an idea. Now you can see what are the things index.view. It is rendering which page? Hello world page. Now I'm going to create the new component. So I have to create the new component. Select the folder which is a components. Right click new. Here you have to make the new component which is a test. So you have to make it as a test. Whatever name you will be able to create, I just create the component which is a test. Okay. So you have to make the extension in Vue. What is the extension? Dot Vue, which is the extension. Okay. Right. So you keep remember this is very important stuff. While when you write in the program, it's very important stuff. The extension is must. Right. If it is a React, you go JSX. Right. If it is Angular, JS. So that is a Angular consists of three things: HTML, CSS, and TS file. So they are here. We have only the Vue.js can manage, right? So press enter key on your keyboard. So you can see here test.vue. Okay, so here now you have any idea. So how to write the basic things of the front end framework, template and script, right? Now, for at the first time you can't see these things. If you have put this for arrow at the first time, it not pop up these templates and this all the properties not visible. In order to visible it, in order to pop up the window while you press the letter, you have to do certain things. So you have to install some extensions. So what are the extensions you have to install? So go to the VS Code editor. Here you can see the extension window. Extension window, you simply here you type Vue. If you type Vue, so all the extension will be shown up. So here I have already installed this all the extension. You have to install the syntax highlighted for Vue. These are the things, all the things you have to install it. Okay, what are the views here? So all things you have to install. So what I have installed this one, Vue syntax highlighter, and Vue theme, Vue format, right? Vue forward, right? These all things you have to install. Vue 3 support all one. These all things you must install, right? Then only you will be get that code snipped. Okay, so Vue you have right here. So template here you will get the template window, right? Okay, so here second one is a script. Script here you don't write anything. You just type it. It will become. These all things we have to study my next video tutorial. This all things. Okay, so we have to write this second component. Now you have to write this one. I'm going to write it here, which is a test. Right, that's it, only thing. Now file saver. Now I want to call, instead of hello world, I want to call this one, test component. So how to call? Go inside this view. You have typed here, instead of hello world, you have typed test, file save all, and bring back to the application. You can check here, over here, it has been displayed as test. It has been displayed as test. Very simple. To go along with this process, very simple. Now I want to implement that two things. First, I want to be display as a hello world. Second one, you have to display as a test. We have to display two components. So how to display as a two components? Here, index.view. First, I'm going to display as a test. Second, I'm going to display as a hello world. World. Right, first we have to display as a test component. Second, we have to display as a hello world. File save all. Now let's back to my project. Here, first test has been displayed, second hello has been displayed. Very simple. So very simple. This is how we have make the components, right? So these are the very simple stuff. What we have taught the first introduction tutorial how to create the new component and how to call this component. So this is the main component. We have to index.view. Here we have to call these components, all the components. So in my next video tutorial, we will teach how to create the pages. Here we have create the pages. Here we have create the components, right? So we have already with all the things we have to teach in my next video tutorial. Thanks for watching.